my side. You think she flew out, I deny it. Nothing in my way, I decided no, no. If it isn't love, why I keep coming back? I keep coming back home. And if it isn't love, why I keep coming back? I keep coming back home. Why are you so hard to leave? Why are you so hard to believe? Can't you make it easy for me? I complicated my brain. Swear to God you made me go insane. You love me, then you made me feel away. Or how you bring me happiness and pain. You get on my last damn nerves, then I say that I'm done. And I miss you in the middle of the club. By the end of the night, I'm calling you drunk. So if this isn't love, if it isn't love, tell me why I keep coming back. I keep coming back home. Ooh, if it isn't love, if it isn't love, why I keep coming back. I keep coming back home. I should've seen it from the get-go. Said if you love it, you should let go. Oh, we switch up like the season. Right back every time we say we're leaving. I guess it's never really over. Just get them bags up out the trunk. Baby, I just need to hold ya. Unless this is what you want. Oh, I could cuss you out, hit my side. You think she flew out, I deny it. Nothing in my way, I decided no, no. If it isn't love, why I keep coming back? I keep coming back home. And if it isn't love, why I keep coming back? I keep coming back.
Hey y'all, welcome back. Oh my god, it's been a long time. 2 weeks.
What it do?
2 weeks, the gang's all here.
All the way. What y'all been up to?
Nothing.
Working.
My thick thighs not saving my life.
Chilling. You said what?
I said my thick thighs not saving my life.
Oh gosh.
They harming me at the moment.
Thick thighs save lives.
Oh, y'all tripping.
Yeah, how about y'all have thick thighs? Y'all be saying that like it's all fun and games till these thick thighs is
Ripped around.
stuck together.
That wasn't what she was gonna say at all. That was not what she was gonna say at all.
I know.
She took a whole nother route with it.
Wait, what happened?
Nothing.
Were we supposed that was that supposed to be a happy? I'm just trying to keep it 100. Anybody with thick thighs know the struggle in the summertime is real.
Oh God.
It's real.
Shit. Just being thick in general is currently a situation during this heat
Yep.
pandemic.
Everything.
Not even the corona pandemic, no more. The heat pandemic.
Speaking of that, how y'all feel now?
Now
We
that
are
we're open.
almost kind of free. Yes, like they lifted the masks and everything. Like, how do y'all feel?
I kind of feel like we already been out and about. I'm gonna keep it all the way tall. Like people just don't listen. People don't wear masks anyway. So
But then you can actually like go in stores and stuff without having to
Without
worry
it.
about, dang, I left my mask in the car. Dang, I left my mask in the car. I mean, I still keep mine on. I don't play that. But I'm just saying, like, dang.
I keep it on. Like if it's needed, like to be honest, like if they ask me to wear it, then I do. And besides that, I about to chalk it.
I'm happy because serving and bartending in those masks is not it.
Child.
It's so hard.
imagine.
People can't hear you because the mask is covering your face, and then the music is loud. So you yelling, and then they still can't hear you, and then they food come out wrong, and everybody mad. So I'm just glad that that's over and done with. My money's still looking good. If anything, it's got better.
Yep.
Cause everybody out now.
Facts.
Right. Capacity at 100.
Facts.
I'm happy.
Starting to perform again.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
I like
Yup.
that.
Yup.
It's good. It's definitely good. it's crazy because the pandemic basically showed that like you. The pandemic.
Why you laugh? Oh, you laughing at me?
The pandemic showed that you can put on for yourself and work for yourself. That you really don't need to be doing anything for anybody else.
True.
I'm gonna keep that all the way above. Like coming off the pandemic, I was like, dang, I gotta do this. I have to live this way. And then I was like, oh, no, I don't. Like even the whole concept of like working from home, I was like, is it really needed?
Hell yeah.
Like, and then I was like, oh, even now, like when my boss or somebody like called me, I be like, isn't that textable? I don't think you have.
You need me to.
Textable.
Yeah, it's textable. If you before you call me, make sure whatever you guys say is textable.
Lord Jesus.
I think that's funny because like we had talked about this like earlier in the pandemic about how y'all had to find other ways to, you know, still do y'all acts and all of that. Like TikTok now blowing up. You out here with
Everything.
your TikToks.
TikTok got exposed though. Shout out, I definitely got to say shout out to Meg Stallion for dropping thot shit.
Oh yeah.
But TikTok was like, all right, you know, a lot of black creators or black dancers that was on creators wasn't getting any credit. So what they did was a lot of them, a majority of them just stopped.
Stop making.
They didn't stop making TikToks. They stopped making dances.
And
A lot of
make
colored
folks
or didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
And then they like a lot of black creators came right back out, spent the block, and it was like, this is how it's done. And like TikTok was like, I guess we gotta pay them now.
Right.
Because they were basically like, it was just like a whole credit thing that just wasn't happening.
Yeah, that's been happening not just with like dances, but I think like black creators on TikTok period, because I follow this guy and his whole platform is him, like his Thirsty Thursdays, like he's fun, like he's lit, and he make drinks. And when I tell you, like he be having everybody and their mom duetting him with these drinks. And one, they stopped paying him what they should have paid him.
Yep.
Two, then they what is it? Twitter jailed his account. They banned it. Yep.
It's weird, like it's like subliminals. Like shadow bans you basically. A shadow ban is kind of like, instead of banning you and cutting you off the app, your content isn't being reached to any.
Yeah.
Right.
So like, yeah, it's weird because it's like, oh, you know, if you got 1 million followers and you throw some content up there, in 30 minutes only 2 people saw it.
You gonna be like,
something's
what's
not
up?
right here.
Yeah. Yep.
So.
Even and I noticed like my For You page. Now my For You page is For You page.
She not on TikTok.
Oh, so it's like it's like old Instagram Explore page. Whenever you like stuff, more of that content pops up. Yeah. So my For You page, I peeped that it was now majority like YT TikTok, and I was like, now don't get me wrong, it's some bomb YT studs out here that be popping up, but just because I like a couple of their TikToks don't mean
I want to see them.
I want to see them all the time. Yes.
I peeped that like the other day. So majority of like my followers, like the majority of the people that I follow is like growing TikToks, like people that's growing into the community and growing into their content. And I follow them, and they'll have like between like 500 to 5,000 like likes, comments. And I'm like, oh, all right, cool. But the other day, it was just like, if you wasn't hitting 1 million likes, it wasn't popping up. And I'm like, looking, I'm keep it a buck. Majority of my FYP is twerking. So I'm like, there's a lot of pale butts over here.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. So I'm like, it's interesting. I'm like, it's something just not adding up here. And then I was like, I'm gonna take a break out of it. So, you know, it shows you that, like, you know, don't always put all your apples. Don't put all your apples in one basket.
Eggs.
Like, all your eggs in one apples, eggs. You know what I mean? Don't put all. at that moment, I was like, you know, I'm not going. I took the time out after like realizing that to just be like, I'm not even going to pay attention to it. I'm gonna start creating my own now and writing down ideas and so and so.
Yeah, it's crazy out here. It's real crazy.
Keeping it on the social media side.
What you got?
Y'all know I'm always on social media. So how about we kick off a little social media Sunday?
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay, I got
Lord.
some little posty posts.
Child.
I got my little hat ready. Y'all ready?
It'd be a post for.
Y'all ready for my little hat?
Where you get that hat from? It's not yours.
Amazon, baby.
Oh.
Alright. Oh, this is the first one. This been trending a lot from the Shade Room.
Oh,
Sha'Carri Richardson can't compete in Tokyo Olympics for failing the drug test.
Bruh.
So,
I think so. My whole problem is not that she failed because, of course, like you got standards. Like if you pass, you pass. If you fail, you fail. That's it. My problem is that they're really trying to do anything to keep her from racing. Originally, she couldn't run her race because she would be she couldn't do it. She was on like a 30-day probation. Then comes to find out now she can't even race the 4x1.
Yeah.
What's the problem? She already did what she had to do, but now it's you didn't pass the drug test. Now that
compete at all.
that's kind of on her because she knew. She knew better. Like I can't even be like, oh no, that's not right. No, she knew. She knew what she needed to do, and she didn't do that.
And I feel like I get where a lot of people coming from, but now I feel like they're trying to bring race into it when at the end of the day, if that wasn't done, you figure you would have still been able to run it. I get it from all sides, but I feel like everybody looking more so at the race. Well,
As opposed and it's still rules to this game.
Right.
You need to follow them. Black, white, orange, yellow.
My thing is just like, one, everybody compares it to the Michael Phelps situation.
That's not
Need to tell you it's not the same situation due to the fact that Michael Phelps got caught in a photograph after he already won all his medals. So they can't take back the work that he already did.
Right.
Two, he did lose he lost millions in sponsors
Yup.
after. So there are two different situations. So I completely like, all right, she did it. It happened. She took accountability. Once she took accountability, it's in my
Could have
head.
been did it.
In my head, I was like, shut up. Like, you ain't do it. Like, we got your back. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I was like,
Yeah.
But right behind it, once she took accountability, I was like, all right, she take the 30-day probation. That means she's not gonna be able to run in the 1, 2, or the 4. But I would at least gave her like, all right, like that rise and shine moment of the 4x1 of her return would have been amazing.
Right.
But right behind that though, if you look in other countries, continents, black women do not get that type of love to be like, hey, you did what you did and you're going to be able to come out of it. No, baby girl. You mess up, they're going to drag you for it. So the fact that, once again, she did it, she took accountability, leave it alone, and like just let her, whatever she needed to do to recover. Nike said they still rocking with her.
Right.
Yeah.
So, that's one of the most major sponsors she got. So just leave it alone.
She still got money. Like, I think it's just the matter of, this was a stepping stone and they took it from her.
I mean, but to be honest, she took it from herself.
She did well. So I'll say this. Yes, her failing the test, that was on her. Yes. Before that was them.
Right.
Because she did the 30-day probation and she was in the clear, and she could do the 4x1. Now all of a sudden she can't do the 4x1.
On top of that, right, and this is the one that, now this is the similar one. The one, if you're going to compare it to, I forgot the other chick name, but I'm not going to bring her into it due to the fact that what she's bringing to the limelight for is negative. But basically saying, Sha'Carri got caught 2 weeks in advance on a drug test before racing. There's another chick that got caught a week in advance using steroids.
Yeah.
And when she used steroids, she said it wasn't
enhancing.
It's an enhancement drug, and she didn't take accountability. She said she blamed it on a burrito that she ate. She said she ate some type of Mexican food that had a burrito,
which
and
is
had steroids in
dumb.
it. That was the one, yeah.
That was
the
dumb.
Excuse.
I'm like,
Yeah.
what? Like,
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I wouldn't have accepted that, and she's still running.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I'm like, and so we take two different, like, steroids is an upper,
Yep.
marijuana is a downer.
Yeah.
So she's still burning you. And,
Point blank, period.
Yeah, at the end of the day, like you still can't keep up with her.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be the only situation I would definitely keep comparing it to.
Yeah.
But besides that, I'm not gonna like once she took accountability, I'm just like, damn, I can't tell her to shut up no more. She owned up to it.
The same thing is going on with Simone Biles. She has Simone Biles, the gymnast. She has I think four new moves, and they are they put instead of making them illegal, they put the property value down, the value of it. So
because it's a point system.
it's a point system, so they dropped the value of it because it's technically too dangerous for other gymnasts to learn. So they dropped the value, which is going to prevent her from getting a gold medal. And I think that is insane. I think that they set us up for failure every time. Like, we go above and beyond to make sure that we, do what we can to get that gold. And then for Simone, like, they devalue it. Sha'Carri, yeah, she knew, like, she got a lot going on, but she knew as a black woman, the standards are different. So you got to really be on your P's and Q's.
I feel like, and then on top of that, Sha'Carri situation, I feel like, Sha'Carri situation, I feel like it just made the edge of the news due to the fact that they are damn near about to legalize marijuana.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, it's about to turn into a medication. It's actually a medication in majority of the states. Now, that situation, them devaluing the points, I feel like the less people that can attempt it or the less people that can do it, the more it should be worth.
Yes.
You're like, oh, well, nobody can do it, so that's on a scale of 1 to 5, I'm going to make it a 1. Well, let me see. So, y'all give me somebody else that can do what I'm doing.
And if you can do it, then it can be done.
Yeah.
If you like, well, everybody, it's kind of like if you a skateboard, like everybody in here know what a kickflip is. All right, cool. But if I'm like, oh, I seen somebody do a kickflip 920, and you're like, what's that exactly?
Right.
So I feel like the value, like that's in life. Like there's something that you are able to do that most are not. You gotta tax it. Yeah.
Yup. And I feel like so the Olympics this year about to really like be crazy.
That's the best I got. What else you got?
This is something that I seen you actually posted on Instagram. The Shade Room said, "Is your ex responsible for upkeeping the lifestyle you introduced them to?"
Bro,
No.
Yeah, I knew you was getting ready to
No.
I seen that chick.
Oh yeah,
say
with the
that.
girl.
Yeah, she was tripping.
Now this is my issue with that because I seen somebody posted the extended version, and basically the extended version so the original version was her saying she's not leaving her loft, she's not giving back her car, and he's going to continue to pay for it because that's the lifestyle that he was introduced to. The extended video was her saying she stayed with him and got him to this point of financial responsibility that he was able to keep up with this lifestyle. So basically he had nothing and she rocked with him until he got the money to give her everything that she wanted. Now I completely, I see what you're doing and you're saying like, oh well, if it's this type of lifestyle and she basically said like he should have no problem if you big balling and you doing this good, you should have no problem keeping up. That is not how it is at all.
No.
Negative in any way, shape, or form. I feel like if you're my ex and whatever I'm doing for you is because we're together.
Right.
If we are no longer together, I hope you kick rocks.
You on your own.
You literally are on your own. Like I would like paperwork wise, that love is in your name. That
So
car is in your name. I have no response. I don't have no ties to it. If you're my ex and we are currently have anything together, we just have to separate it and go our separate ways.
And it's not like it was a marriage. It's not
Exactly.
like
It wasn't a marriage, it was a relationship. On top of that, this was my biggest thing. Let's say he is, that type of person to keep up another woman's lifestyle. how do you explain that to
You
the
know,
next
Your
woman?
it
next-
ain't gonna
right.
I was about to say, how do you
Right.
explain that to the next one?
No.
Hey, babe, you know, I'm gonna be short a little, like, I'm be, you know,
No.
I'm gonna be struggling a little bit this month, but I'm gonna pay my bills, I'm gonna pay your bills, and I'm gonna pay my old old lady bills.
And if somebody was bold enough to come to me and say that, you might as well go stay with her because
Yeah.
it ain't happening.
No.
I'm like, and it's like, at any point in time, it's no, like, you can't even say, oh, that's a woman being insecure. No, that is just what is it? It's basically like a for sure feeling. Like, at no point in time can you be like, oh, well,
That don't sit right.
it don't sit right at all. Like, you can't be like, oh, well, you know, I still pay for my ex stuff.
No.
Well, in a woman's mind, the first thing that's gonna happen is, what is she doing for you to make you pay for her stuff?
But
Right.
as a man, you should have more respect for yourself to just walk away from it. Like, ain't no way this woman about to sit here and take advantage of you like this.
Right.
And make you feel like you're supposed to do these things. You're not obligated to do anything.
We not
so
together.
If you sit there and you continue to do this stuff and y'all broke up, that's on
That's
you.
on you.
But that's the thing. Like, she made it seem like what
That he
she
was
made
supposed
like
to.
he was supposed to do that due to
Nah.
the fact. It's kind of like, what's that movie with Roger P. Henson?
Acrimony.
Acrimony.
Man, we do that right at the top.
That's one of my favorite. Anytime I'm in a room full of people, I'm like, let's start an argument, and I bring up acrimony. But I always say, like, she rocked with him until he got the money. It was not his responsibility. This is how I look at it. That movie, she rocked with him. Like, she been through a lot. But the moment he didn't break the vows because they weren't married when he
Okay.
cheated at the beginning. But once she broke the vows at the end by asking for a divorce. So legally, you ask for separation. That goes into this whole situation. If we are not no type of marriage or any type of paperwork tied together, the moment we separate, we separate. I don't have to do anything for you without feeling bad. So for her to be like, well, if he big balling like that, he should be able to keep up with my lifestyle. And he should be able to keep up with my love. And he should be able to keep up with my...
But why would you want that as a woman? Why would you want that? I don't want no man, no woman, nobody to ever be able to be like, I paying for this, so you're gonna do no, no. I
But
don't.
then on her end too, though, as long as he doing this, she living for free
No. How can you be okay with that? Because that could be taken away
at any moment.
at any moment.
And that's what people don't understand.
Obnoxious.
Okay, so this is from Okay So Mick. Your kids are not your legacy. They are individuals with their own dreams and goals. Your legacy is what you do with your life. I think that's one of the realest posts I've seen.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
see. I definitely see that.
Yeah.
I definitely believe in that. At the same time, I get what they're trying to say. So I just don't believe anybody should force anybody else's lifestyle down
Right.
somebody's throat.
Because I see a lot of that, like kids that want to go up to college and stuff. It's like their parents are forcing them to be doctors or forcing them to do like what they do or like what they were brought up to do, run their family business. Like you have to let people grow into who they like. I get it, you want what's best for them, but sometimes what works for you doesn't mean it's going to work for them.
Somebody else,
and you don't put
yeah.
your all into something if you're not passionate about it. You're
Facts.
forcing it on them.
Yeah.
Now, I take that. I saw a TikTok and it was like, tell us the biggest lie. And I was going to create it the other day, but it was like, tell us the biggest lie that you were told as a kid that you look at as an adult that is a complete false narrative. And that is the whole concept of like, kids that be like parents that used to be like, oh, you just want to sit around and play video games all day, you doing nothing with your life. And if you look at life now, you're streamers, they make millions of dollars.
Yeah.
YouTubers, oh, you just want to sit around and watch YouTube all day. Now YouTubers make millions of dollars. It's multiple platforms and
Yeah.
openings.
Right.
That when you, as an adult, when you say to your child, hey, if you want to do that, you're not going to be anything because that isn't something that you're familiar with. You're narrowing the whole of life.
Right.
So if you're forced on your kids, like, you have to go to school. There are millionaires out here that did not go to school. If
yeah.
your goal is financial, if your happiness is financial, and you're like, well, I need my kids to be financially happy for me. No, you just need your kids to be happy.
Yep.
If
I agree.
If your kids are just straight happy, then you're winning in life already. So for you to be like, oh, you gotta go to school, you gotta be a doctor, dentist, you gotta be something in the medical field or you're a lawyer, you're gonna make them into like this very upset individual. And that's why I was like, when I look at it now, I be like, bruh, somebody gotta see me, because I even the fact that like teachers back in the day that used to be like, yo,
You're not gonna be nothing.
You can't, if you don't learn how to do math without a calculator, you're not gonna be nothing. You never gonna have a calculator on your all times, bro.
Your phone. First of all, half the stuff we learn we don't even use.
Bro, y
I don't
equals
use the Pythagorean theorem.
y
and all
equals
of that stuff.
y equals mx plus b. I never once was like, whoa, relax, it's a red light. Let me figure out what y equals mx plus b is, so I can figure out when I'ma go. So I definitely take that into consideration, that like a lot of laws were pushed onto children.
Oh, for sure.
You just need to let your children live. Don't be upset at how they're maneuvering, as long as you're leading them in the right way. That's all I can say.
And the first thing everybody want to say is this generation don't believe in hard work and y'all want to take the easy way out and be lazy. No, it's just we're doing things different than how y'all did. We're smarter, not
harder. Exactly.
I think that parents pay attention to what your kids like, because that gives you insight of what they would want to do in the future.
And put them in stuff early so they can like have
Get a feel
variety of
for
different
it,
stuff that they're
yes.
interested in.
Exactly.
And
Don't
then they
put
grow
them,
up like, what do I like to do?
don't put them in stuff that you like.
want them to do.
See what? Ask
Not
them
really
about it. Yeah.
I tell people all the time, like, keep it all the way above. When I was a child, when I was first getting into football, I would go to football practice, and then my after school like daycare was right across, like it was in the same building as a gymnastic class. And I used to go from football practice to this this gymnastic class just to tumble. Like they be like, oh, we flipping. I be like, I'm in here doing it too. And I learned how to flip, and I was like, bet, this is amazing. At no point in time, like, and the crazy part behind it was like, my dad looked at me, like he caught me one day in there and was like, you know, some of the best wide receivers did, like he put more knowledge onto me why like this is actually a good thing. He didn't beat me down on it. He ain't be like, oh, you gonna grow up to be a fairy and you're gonna, no, he was like, yo, keep it going. Like he was like, oh, all right, I see you, you light on your toes.
Right.
It's all about encouraging.
Not light on your tools.
Listen, it
This is on the Reese post Wiz, and it said, "You're not afraid of new love. You're afraid of old pain."
You're not afraid of new love. You're afraid of old pain. Yes and no.
Yeah.
Yes and no.
Yeah.
Like
What's
we
the no?
you are afraid of new love because you're
You don't
depending
know
on your
that.
old pain, you don't know how to accept your new love, and then right behind that, you might not understand what you're receiving. You be like me, I keep telling y'all, like, I'm toxic. I don't understand communication, but when people do communicate to me, I be like, what the hell was that? Like, that didn't make. Why did that make sense? I understood it, and I take it in, and like, I be like, I need space, and then like when people give me space, I be like, wait.
I don't need this much
I don't need
space.
this much space. Like, relax. Let me just break it down some more. And it's weird because that's kind of how it's accepted. So you are, but then when it comes to the old pain, it's like you recognize it. You like, yeah, I understand what's going on.
But can you accept new love with old pain?
Can you accept new love or old pain? That is.
I think you can. I believe you can.
I don't know.
Love with old pain, because I mean, if you were put in a situation where you've been hurt before and you're working like past that, I feel like, you know, sometimes another person can help you get over like something that hurt you before, if that makes sense.
But is that just helping them like currently? Yeah, cool. Like, is that you like currently like being okay with it because you're in a new situation, or is that you really processing and dealing with that old pain that it stemmed from?
Sometimes that new person make you realize that the old pain that you experienced or the old person wasn't good for you, and like, it helps you know your worth a little better, like, and it can help you get over that situation. Like, dang, I really didn't deserve this, and make you see the good in yourself. So sometimes you need that other person, like not
Or
need them, but
it
sometimes
makes-
it's good.
I
to
don't
hear.
know.
The new love resurface the old pain
The
and
old
makes you realize like you like that's where the whole concept of like everybody's the same come from, like because you keep reliving that same pain over and over with everybody. You're like, all right, I understand. Like that's why with some women they be like, all men are cheaters, and that's old pain that they're every man that they keep running across cheats, or
and that they haven't dealt with. So
or every woman is a gold digger. It's just like whatever pain they keep reliving. It's like you can find new love in different places, but the pain you be like, oh, I recognize it. I understand what it is.
Gotcha. That's a good one. Would you rather go back to your ex or repeat 2020?
Repeat 2020.
Okay.
2020 wasn't that bad. I'm cool. I stayed in the house.
Nah.
I tore my ACL. I stayed in the house. I got a new apartment. I got a puppy. I didn't go outside anyway. I worked out. I lost 15 pounds. I found out that, if you mix certain colors together, they go together. You know what? 2020 wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nah.
So I know.
Nah.
Was it cool?
Absolutely
I'm
not.
gonna go back to 2020.
Yeah, you couldn't pay me enough to go back to her.
2020 wasn't.
Nope. Compared to that, no. It was not that
They
bad.
make humans seem vicious.
People really trifling out here.
Oh, God.
True.
And that whole staying in the house, getting paid, doing nothing.
So we would all rather redo a pandemic.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do y'all hear what y'all saying?
Yep.
I'm
Long
gonna say
I
because
would-
I agree with y'all, but do we hear what we saying? We would rather redo a pandemic,
Bro.
have people coughing and dying
That's
and stuff,
fine.
opposed to going back to our ex
Yeah. Yeah.
and saving some lives.
A great philosopher once said, niggas die every day, baby.
Yeah. Real rap.
Hey yo,
Yeah. I could never. Because there's nothing like what I went through with her. A pandemic seemed just like a piece of cake.
Like a-
Yeah, I couldn't go outside.
It's
Yeah, I
over one
was.
day.
Yeah.
Didn't we meet in 2020?
us?
Yeah.
Well, we.
Yeah.
are.
Didn't the show start in
Family.
2020?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So 2020 wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
But see, they didn't say how long you had to go back to your ex for though.
No.
Listen,
I'm not going back. Point blank. I would never give. I would
Okay.
never give her the satisfaction.
Even
Never.
the fact that we talking about it right now is
Yeah. Never.
proceed on to the next topic.
Y'all know she had the audacity to hit me up on Twitter,
I can't
Oh, man.
shit.
talk about some happy for you, Ken. I said
Bro.
Oh.
thank you.
Okay. All right.
This is the pregame before the. Well, no, this is the pregame before the pregame. Then the pregame is coming.
So the Shade Room told us Carl Thomas, Dave Hollister, and Donnell Jones is now forming
Oh,
a
yeah.
new R&B group, The Shy. How y'all feel about that?
Three
We
of the-
need it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
for it, but it's like they were like, we gonna grab 3 of the oldest dudes.
That's cool.
Okay.
That's cool. I
It
love
was
my
like we
old
gonna-
music anyway.
It's like we're gonna pull, but you gotta understand, like old music,
gonna be
it's not
big.
gonna transition correctly. It's not gonna transition correctly at all.
It might.
No.
It might.
It's
It
not.
never. Did we all not watch the Bobby Brown and the Keith Sweat verses, and we were like,
And I was loving it.
we was into it, and then we were like, Keith, how drunk was Keith Sweat?
Yo, oh my God. When he started talking to that
He
damn
was
bottle
talking to
of
the
wine.
bottom, and I was like, yo, and I even tell people, I'm like, yo, compared to the Bow Wow and Soulja Boy, first of all, people gotta give Bow Wow his props because he represented our generation beautifully. Bow Wow, you gotta understand that Bow Wow was in the game way before Soulja Boy,
Yeah.
and he was flexing for the 90s and the 2000 babies hard. Soulja Boy had no chance,
None.
and Bow Wow was like, you ain't right. He was flexing hard.
Yeah, you bumping,
So,
I'm bumping, you know what I'm saying?
Keith Sweat and all, for Carl Thompson and all of them to like come together, I was like, I gotta see who their producer is and their engineer, because name the last R&B group that you know that did good
Are they good?
Mm-hmm.
Couple of them recently?
recently.
Oh, you said R&B group.
R&B group. I like in my head. I'm be honest. The last R&B group is somewhere between, what's their name is the 4 little boys.
B5.
No,
Be surprised.
no.
4 little boys?
4 little boys.
Like
They
little?
grown men now, but well, no, they probably just hit 18 now.
The
Around the world.
behavior?
No, yeah, mindless behavior.
Okay.
That's the last group that I actually was like, oh, they got a chance.
They had like 2 songs.
Exactly.
Yeah, like.
And I was like,
And
oh,
I was like, they're like 12. Why are they singing to me?
listen, that was the
I
last
ain't
group
gonna
that
lie,
I
I
was.
used to have it on repeat though.
I babysitted the lead, and I was like, "Yo, you actually." I was like, "You got dance moves and vocals," and then I was like,
No, you
"What
don't.
is next?" Like
Nothing.
R&B groups are not what they used to be.
Right.
So for them to like come together, I was like, "Y'all are better off making like a gospel group." Like I'm be real with you, like
Oh, not gospel.
they were a gospel group. I'm like, "All right, I can see this."
Not
I'm
Not even
for
a
it.
genre though.
It ain't. But listen, they be like, "God, take them panties off."
I think that's what we need. I think we need a change in the transition because I can't do this art, this hip hop
That's not
stuff.
gonna work.
No, but we need
That's
to
not
try.
gonna
it.
work.
We need to try. We gotta force it or something because I can't
It's
do
not
this.
gonna work.
I
People gonna
can't.
be like, what
I
is
understand
this?
Exactly. That's all it is. It's like,
But
it's
good
literally
music,
like.
though. We
It
need
is.
back. We
Absolutely.
need it. Like,
But realistically, in this day and
It
age,
ain't
nope.
Ain't nobody trying to listen. Ain't nobody trying.
I promise you, what is it? WDAS trying to find a way to stay afloat.
all right, this one from selfmade_89. No girl can do all 4. Stay home, not cheat, belong to just one person, and cook. I find that BS.
Oh,
BS.
have you
BS.
met me?
So let me see.
Have you met me?
Stay home,
Stay home.
not cheat.
Not cheat.
One
Oh,
person
never
and
mind.
cook.
I was
Never
about to
mind.
say.
Never
Can't
mind.
stay home.
Stay home. I was about to say stay home.
Never mind.
I can stay
Not
home.
cheat.
I don't cheat.
How many people you talking to currently in the talking stage?
Wait, hold on.
You
That's
said
not the question.
no. It said belong to one person. That
Wait a
means
minute.
you have to go through each stage with just one person.
Oh.
What?
That's what belong to one person means.
No, talk to
No.
one person. I mean, in a relationship with one
No,
person.
no. So you're able to talk to everybody, and then you pick and choose who that one person you want to be in a relationship with. When you belong to one person from jump, you're like, yo, you
Technically, I don't belong to nobody but God, so.
agree. Yeah, I mean, your whole job is
Y'all
to
just
stay.
turned this into-
Exactly, stay black and die. But no, necessarily, if we were to say like, all right, cook. We got them Alfredo warriors out there, and then when it's like I said, it's literally just.
Excuse me.
Oh, you're an
Rewind.
Alfredo warrior
Rewind.
too.
Yeah.
Rewind.
Gotcha.
Because y'all know I love my Alfredo, so
Okay,
Yeah,
they go to
rewind.
cooking. Well, we don't even gotta go
But
to
I
the wrong
can cook.
person.
But I can cook.
Like go to.
I
can
could. If I wanted to stay home, I could. I just don't want to. I have no problem with that. No, I hate just being in the house when I could be out.
When you can be out, is no problem with it.
Yeah, when I can be out, no. But if you like, oh babe, I want to have a movie night and dinner, okay. But if you just want me to sit at home, no,
I'm a homebody, so I don't mind.
no,
I don't
no.
like going out like that.
I was
Because you got everybody
listen.
talking to you in the house.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Hold
During the
up.
pandemic,
That is not true. My phone is drier than the freaking desert, okay? So y'all not gonna do that.
oh no. During the pandemic, I was finding any reason to go sit outside on the step. Just sit outside on the step. Like that's all. That's it. That's all. That's all I want to do. But if you know what, if you let me just be able to sit out on the step, I'll be alright. I don't even gotta turn up. It's just like I just like being outside and like air.
That's what I look
That
at.
is
Like when they say
different,
staying
though.
home,
They
I looked
like-
at it as more as a turn up. Like if they're saying like you can't stay home and
You
not
always
do
gotta be out in
nothing,
the
that's
mix.
one thing. But I'm like, listen, I done ran across females that's like, yo, I will stay home, grab a bottle of wine, and have my own party of me. And I'm like, that's doable. Now, but from a man point of view, when we say we want a woman that stay home, it's not that we're saying, hey, don't go outside and have fun. We're saying like, hey, every weekend,
Okay.
I notice you're out. Do you ever? And that's kind of what from a man's point of view when we
But
say
what if
stay
it's
home.
like-
But if you have a stressful week and you like, yo, I deserve to go home and turn up. I mean, I deserve to go out and turn up on the weekend. Go ahead, celebrate your wins. But that's kind of like where a man's point of view of like staying home is like, because most men don't want to like to keep
Somebody to be out.
most men don't want somebody that's out all the time. But at the same time, most women. All right, I'm about to tell y'all a secret. A man will have no problem going out with all his home. You know how y'all be like, oh, you want to go out with your friends. You always want to spend time with them. I swear, you probably gay for them. the reason men can go out with men and have a good time is because men can probably actually pull more females with their male homie than going out and being on the woman that they're with. It's
you want to go out with your friends so you can pull more females, but you have a woman at home. Make it make sense, because
I did. You just said it.
But
I
that
can
don't
go
make sense. Why do you want to go?
It's a flex. Like, I can go out. I can have the love of my life at home. Cool. I go out to the club with the homies. It'd be 9-6 chicks. I'm like, dang, I got numbers. But I'm going back home to her. I'm going back home. It's like taking your wedding ring off.
Vice versa. Now if it's the female going out with her friends, pulling a bunch of dudes when we got a man at home, how y'all gonna feel?
That's when
we come home with numbers.
That's the whole concept of like.
No, I don't care.
That's what I'm saying.
That.
That's where the concept of stay home comes from. Once we become in a relationship, what happens is males don't want to go out with females. Males don't want to go out with they'll be like, oh, we can go to dinner, we go to intimate settings. We don't want to party. We don't the party stage.
I think y'all don't want to party because guys be coming up to y'all girl.
That too.
Guys, like, I will never.
All right, so ready. This goes back to the. Oh man, I could call it cramp in my leg. But this goes back to the topic
Eat more
of
bananas.
I hate you. This goes back to the topic of like guys be looking on like the guys that look at females wearing skimpy stuff on Instagram compared to when they girl wear it. We don't want our girl wearing that because that means that you're getting attention from other guys. Like the girl that's on Instagram is getting the attention from me. Now we'll give you the attention. We'll give you all the attention we have. But at the end of the day, like it's a
you're
whole.
not feeling it.
The problem.
Because you want to know what's pissing me off?
What?
Because you sound like Tay. I'd be like, oh babe, look, this is like real cute, and then she'd be like, where you wearing that to?
Where you wearing that to?
Where you? And I'd be like, what you mean? Like me and the girls about to slide out tomorrow. She'd be like, no. Go really put some clothes on. And I'd be like, it's 1,000,001 degrees outside. What, you want me to wear a trash bag?
Please.
So
your turtleneck.
No.
Some khakis, a belt.
No.
You can wear accessories, a wristwatch, like you know, a fanny pack. It's cool. You can dress up like The Rock in the '90s. I'm perfectly fine with it. But that's actually like a real concept. Like men are. Well, I'm not gonna say like in relationships, they do not like clubbing. Or they don't like partying, or it's like fun activities. Because to be honest with you, it's certain attention that you will receive.
Right.
So it's like, all right, if I like once again, if me and you're in a relationship, and I say we met in the club, we met partying, throwing bottles.
So we gonna go and party.
I see you twerking, I'm throwing singles. I get your number. We killing it. After that, we can probably go out 1 or 2 times, and then I realized how I met her. Yeah. I met her shaking her ass in the club.
Yeah. So you best believe that I'm shaking.
I'm
doing it. So now I'm like, ooh.
I don't know about
either
that.
we go to very cute, intimate dinners. We go to Steak 48. We can go to cute dinner. We're not going to the club no more. Like that's you go to the club with your friends.
I get it.
Now and when I go to the club with my friends, it's more like, all right, I go in there. I'm still living that same life. Now the
what if you're going out and not doing nothing though, and not getting that male attention? It's all about having trust at the end of the day.
It is.
But I don't even think that it's a trusting. Like when I go out, Tay know what's up. Tay know how I am when I go out. Like I'm just like a big ball of fun.
Same.
How, like you said, like how she met me. Like she literally, the first night she ever met me, she has a video of me twerking. So she knows what I get into when I go out. I'm not changing that because we're in a relationship. She don't want to go out with me because she know like when I'm dancing and stuff, like people just naturally want to come and dance with me.
It gravitates.
Yeah.
So a prime example of that, of like a couple, but it is couples out there that are cool. That found a balance. And I'll be honest, I forgot old boy name. He got a weird name, but Tiana Taylor and her husband.
Iman.
I see their videos. I'm like, oh, they doing it big, but she's she's the fun one. She's the outgoing one. He's boring. Like he's just and that's normally how it is. A boring person and a fun person matched together. Two fun people, it's an insecurity somewhere. Yeah. Like if you like me and my ex, it was like we were two fun people, but I look good too. Like yo, I will get like put a slow song on the club. What? I'm pulling out a chair. I'm taking the button up, just button it down to my belly button.
You
it's a lot.
Home.
I'm doing a lot. And that's because I'm not even thinking about the next steps of like, oh, we going home to the club. The girl licking on the back of my ear after I got a haircut. That means she got a mouthful of hair. I'm not even thinking about that. I'm like, oh, it's a
mouthful of hair for me.
Like we just having fun. And that's where that's where it comes from. Like two fun people, it's insecurity somewhere. But a fun person and a boring person, the boring person can watch and be like, you know what I mean? That's just
because when I'm in my bag and Tay sees somebody coming right up, she...
Excuse me.
Hold on. Please don't. Yeah.
That ain't it.
Alright, this was on Rich Dollar's page.
Oh, God.
I know, he be talking some trash. Beyonce is worth $350 million. Sold over 100 million records, has 22 Grammy Awards, but still forgave Jay-Z when he cheated. But chewed with 7 pennies and 3 bars and won't let it rest. First of all, let me start with that one. I don't care how much money I have, how much money he had. When you cheat on me, you're cheating. It don't matter. It don't matter. As a female, you need to know your worth. I don't feel like she's with him for the love. I feel like she's with him at this point for business.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say. So, Jay-Z and Beyonce at this point are an iconic duo.
Right.
Like, they literally built an empire. They separate, that empire is coming down. So, I do feel like, you know, maybe it is a business purpose behind why she stayed.
I don't think she happy because my thing is, how can money don't make you happy? So
No.
I don't care how many bras and pennies I got. If you cheat on me,
that's it. You cheating.
Like,
but what if it is a case of, you know, she just really like head over heels in love with him?
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
And it could just not be reciprocated.
I hear that shit.
It's not always about looks.
I don't care. Nope.
Okay.
Come on, cause you about to start.
No, like, I'm not about to start actually. I'm just here for the ride. All right, so Jay-Z and Beyonce both got their net worth. It's over millions, correct? So together, whatever Beyonce want, she don't need Jay-Z to get, correct?
Yeah,
all right,
sure.
cool. So from a business point of view, if they do separate, Beyonce not going bankrupt and
It's reconnecting.
Okay.
that's probably something with the Wi-Fi. Like, all right, Beyonce and Jay-Z separate. Beyonce not going bankrupt, and neither is Jay-Z.
Right.
Even if, like, Beyonce get half of what Jay-Z got, Jay-Z get, they still gonna be balling. So this has to be an emotional thing. So, on one hand, you say that Jay-Z's unattractive, but back in the day,
that ain't my
that's just your opinion. Your opinion means nothing. So. I'm
saying that wasn't the main focus.
I get that. No. But listen, but Jay-Z in his prime was running through females because they were into his lips and they were into the way he looked and they were into his money. So Jay-Z on that type of level was attracted to somebody for something for some odd reason. Beyonce on the other hand, same thing. I personally don't think Beyonce's the most attractive woman alive. I think Alicia Keys up there.
Oh yeah.
But on that same note, if Beyonce was to become single, somebody would want her for some odd reason. So when it comes down to cheating now, the whole Beyonce forgiving Jay-Z and Lemonade, Beyonce did the most thorough thing by making a diss track to it. Like, and then even when the whole thing happened with her sister, she ended up rapping about it. She kept it towards music. I think she's very into Jay-Z emotionally and mentally because they put so much time in. Because on that same note, if we turn the block and we look at entanglements, we talk about time, money, and people putting in Will and Jada. were they not an iconic couple? Mm-hmm. And then somebody had an entanglement, and we like, wait.
But I think the difference between that is Will and Jada separated. There was a point in their relationship. Yes.
So at some point in time, their arguments made them say we were sick of each other. We could spin the block one more time. R.I.P. to the GOAT, Kobe Bryant. Mm-hmm. When he cheated, or did you not hear about the $8 million ring he bought right after it? Vanessa truly forgave him after an $8 million diamond ring.
No.
So finances don't buy happiness, but it can fix a few things.
Yeah.
It can definitely fix a few things. So I think by people saying like, oh, Jay-Z cheated, but you know, Jay-Z cheated and Beyonce forgave him, but then like these normal dudes in the street cheat and you really don't got nothing to your name, why can't you forgive them? Because you're not them. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, you're not them, and you don't know what type of time, effort, you don't know what type of financial stability somebody's going through, you don't know what type of mental stability somebody's going through. That's why even currently, if we was to even spin the block again like we did last time, this whole Nick Cannon situation, him building a whole tribe.
Okay. See, he said he is making these kids on purpose. Mm-hmm. He said
we said that. Then we had a conversation.
He said the women that were supposed to get pregnant got pregnant. He know who he want to make kids with. Exactly what you just said. But he actually said that he is making these children on purpose.
I said, so Nick Cannon is literally making a whole generation. Mm-hmm. And the only reason it's okay for him to do it. Nick Cannon.
No, he can afford it.
Never. That is the complete opposite reason. Just because he's I would have preferred anybody else. But the only reason he's able to do this and get away with it,
because he got money.
But not because he has money, but because he is mentally stable and financially stable. Nick Cannon is a guru. Like, I look at Nick Cannon as a guru. Like, he's one of them people that like meditates. He's one of them people that will tell you like when you're going through something, count to 10. Find like he found himself, found his soul, and now he's like, all right. That's somebody you want your kids around. You want somebody that like, if Nick Cannon's going through something with his kids can come to him and talk to him as an equal and as a parent. Mm-hmm. So that's just kind of, it is what it is.
I don't know. It just kind of makes me think about how authentic celebrity relationships are.
Agreed. Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Because if money is what's making somebody like stay with somebody else, how can you be like, oh yeah, like, you know how many people are like, oh, I want to be like Jay-Z and Beyonce? I'd be like, right.
Yeah, exactly.
I could never.
Y'all about to come at me for this one, so I'm going to prepare myself.
Gosh.
From Jay Golds, nobody's more stubborn than the Android person that won't switch to an iPhone.
Android having so. Like,
I don't understand what y'all issue is. I really don't. I don't understand the whole iPhone Android thing. I don't understand.
You want to see what we look like on my phone right now? Do you want to see what we look like on my phone right now?
Our cameras are just as good. We got emojis. We can do all that. Only thing we can't
Your emojis don't come up.
No,
yes,
they no.
Mine do.
No,
If
If you're not updated, we get little squares.
No, because that's why you gotta update them. See, I use Trump, so all mine is updated. I got y'all regular emoji, and I can change their colors. So I don't understand the whole iPhone Android thing.
The closest, I will say, the closest thing to an iPhone, because iPhone parts come from them, is Samsung.
Exactly.
Them Samsung lines.
I don't listen, man. If you got an Android phone, go ahead. I be like, make sure you like me. I had both of them at one point, and I was like, I'm fine with either or. But it's just like once you come over to iPhone, you just notice a different feeling. Mm-hmm. But who am I to tell
everything looks so clear, so sleek, so fresh.
Anybody that got an iPhone, I got your number. When I text y'all, it will show up green, and I don't care.
Send her a video.
No.
Right.
Send her a video.
Or some pictures.
No.
Yeah.
I'd
be like, pictures.
Send her
did
videos.
you get?
Her videos. I be like, yo, these.
Or did you record these? Because
I feel like this is digital.
I don't know.
That's what y'all not gonna do. Actually, if y'all research it, Samsungs are actually better than iPhones. Just so y'all know.
Do you know why they're better? Because our parts come from to date Samsungs. Not that right there.
Well, see, this is an old phone. That's my current phone. My phone is good, okay?
But you see the difference between that one and that one?
But this is broke and this is old.
You see the difference? The
So
difference.
that don't matter. It's like having an old iPhone. The quality is different.
No,
And
'cause
with
the
your
quality of
iPhone,
old
they mess up
iPhones-
they mess up your little updates too, so that way y'all gotta update your phone if they too old. I just found that out.
Well, yeah, that's a money
Exactly.
thing.
I don't have that problem. I could have a freaking Samsung from 2005 and it'll still work.
No, my mom just had to upgrade because her Samsung wasn't holding up to the update for the latest one.
What kind of phone was it?
It was old. I don't know. It was for sure old because she had to give it to my little brother. So Samsung doing the same thing.
All right, y'all. I don't know how to pronounce his name though. It's like Jaixtra. Jakestra. This John say, condom sex does not count. Just hear me out. A theory. If you wash your hands with gloves on, did you really wash your hands?
What the? How was that even the same
I'm
thing?
gonna skip this one.
Because
Man.
listen, even if you wash your hands still get wet sometimes with the gloves on. So I mean, or
But
you could get like a
the
full
concept,
glove,
like, I'm confused.
what?
You're not, like, it's not the same thing. You're not, when you're like having
Yeah, that's how
intercourse.
Stupidity
You-
and fineness.
I'm gonna leave that one in the air.
You
because-
do have the chance of getting someone pregnant, contracting STDs, STIs. Washing your hands, the most you'll get is sick.
But she feels as though it does not count. And she
That's
had
fine.
the nerve to put under it, she is a virgin.
I'm about to say she.
Well, that's why that she said the
No,
same.
she's saying based on that theory,
She's
considers herself.
She a hoe.
Go ahead and say she for the streets.
She for the whole way streets, cul-de-sac,
that's
alleyway.
Yeah.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever
That's
heard.
dumb.
The dumbest thing.
That's fine.
That was anything. Oh, yeah, no.
Moving
Man,
forward,
oh, shoot. Like, I ain't plugging in this whole time.
bro.
That's anything. Okay, at least iPhone be like 10%.
10%. This joint just.
It
Five-
probably did tell me. It probably did. It probably did. Alright, so this was on Summer Walker page. Should paying customers be obligated to tag? So I'm gonna explain this before y'all answer this. There was a video going around where she bought clothes from a clothing line, and they DM'd her and asked her, can she tag the name of the company that she got it from? And she felt as though, well, why do I gotta tag? No, I disagree with that 100% because just like you are a singer, if you're just coming out and somebody's playing your music, you would want them to know where that music came from. You would want them to tag you.
So,
but this is the.
that's hard. That's
So,
very hard.
This is how I look at it. Like you said, as a singer, you know, I get that. This is the issue because I kind of going through this. I'm going through this right now as an entertainer. So Summer Walker, she said she got a set of clothes. They DM'd her like, "Hey, do you mind tagging us?" Necessarily, once I pay an amount for something, it no longer is your product. It's mine. I paid for a product from you.
Say it
So I paid for a product from you.
Say it
So
again.
I paid for a product from you. Am I saying product wrong? Did I say it funny?
You're saying it fast. It's crazy.
I was about to say, I'm confused on what she was listening for.
So I paid for a product from you. It's no longer yours necessarily. Now I get it. It would be nice. It's no problem saying, hey, this is where I got it from. It's kind of like don't force something onto
But
me.
it's not really forcing it if you're just asking. It's not like
That's
they're
forcing.
constantly. No, it's not like
That's
they're
forcing.
constantly saying, "Can you please?"
That's
please,
forcing.
please?"
The
No,
moment
they
you
just
ask-
ask one
That's
time though.
forcing.
Okay, so let me see this. I see it as, yes, she bought it. Because she just wanted to buy stuff. She shouldn't have to promote it or say, you know, where she got it from. Although people are going to ask anyway. I think that where they went wrong was they should have just let her do whatever she wanted to do with it. Because now you're only asking her to tag your line because she's who she is. Would you have asked any...
Now.
But here's the thing though. Everybody is glorifying these high-end clothing lines and stuff, but they act like they ashamed when they got it from like small businesses and stuff. So it's like the same way you can promote Gucci or I got on Gucci or this.
Because
But
nine times
you
out of
helping
10,
that
9 times
business
out of
also.
10, Gucci or Fendi or whoever is giving them money for that. These other
Yes.
if you really pay attention to what celebrities be wearing, these were specifically made for them. You can't go on Gucci website and find the shoes. Yeah, it was specifically made for them.
I feel like it's enough to help everybody though. So I mean, I don't know.
So let me ask you this. So let me ask you. So let's say somebody famous came and bought some stuff from Namari, right? You're gonna be like, oh, can you like post where you got it from, or you just gonna let it be? Because are you gonna ask all your other customers to do the same thing?
I already do ask some people, like, if you order something from me, like, just to put it up there and promote it or whatever, like, put a picture up or something. But I'm not gonna hound you to do it. I might just say, hey,
I'm about to say that's where it comes from. Like, if you ask just general, like if you from jump, like, hey, thank you for my like, have it before they ask them before they get the product.
Yeah.
So like right before they get it, hey, it's kind of like when somebody start up something new, and you share it, like on Instagram, you share it to them, like, hey, can you give us a shout out? Just show some love, because it's something small. People will do it just because it's like it's not a big deal, as people will have an attitude when people do it with a big product. So when it's like, all right, so say once again somebody buys something from Namari, and you say from Jump, hey, appreciate it, thank you. Do you mind, if you do post it or wear, do you mind tagging us? That's fine. You can ask, hey, when you do it, do you mind tagging us? Because all you're gonna do is re-tag what they're doing.
Right.
But the moment somebody has the product in hand, they post it and you reach out to them, hey, can you tag us? The reason I'm saying is forced, even if they only ask one time, is because whatever's happening that one time, it's kind of like
that's different though.
When somebody push something onto you.
They already posted the picture and didn't tag you, and you're saying, hey, can you tag it? I'm not thinking of it that way. I'm thinking of it as like if they get something and you
in
ask
general.
them, like, hey,
okay, so it's Summer.
If you take a picture, can you tag it?
Summer Walker bought some Hanes t-shirts. She got them in hand, nothing. Haynes reached out to them like, hey, do you mind tagging us? Need to tell you, Haynes would not reach out to everybody.
Right.
Like Anye said, because of who she is, Haynes is like, all right, we need her as an ambassador, as an endorser, as a model. This is a big name. We need so this is kind of, once again, like she said, they pay the person that does it. So like, oh, while you're at it, here go a couple extra dollars if you don't mind tagging us, if you don't mind modeling our product.
So you're talking about like the high end?
No, like I'm
just
saying
in general.
In general, like
they were looking for a come up. Like when they should have just let her be great, let her do what it is. Like, you know what? Hey, got my shirt from.
I see a lot of celebrities that be posting like small businesses that they get their stuff from, like just to support it. Like,
but everybody built different. Everybody built different.
That's true, but it don't pay nothing to just say where you got it from.
No, you're absolutely right. But I guess she felt like
it does not pay nothing just to say where you got something from. But it does pay a lot just to say where you got something from.
And I just think I don't know, Summer Walker real like to me. And I just
it's kind of like, look at it like this, like in my hand, all right, if I got beard, like the beard oil, from me having it to like Denzel having it, those are two, like, nobody's gonna be like, oh, Danielle has this beard oil, we should reach out to him, we should try to figure. And then you look at Denzel, you be like, whatever Denzel's getting a check for.
Yeah.
And it's all about, it's a name
difference.
game.
It's always a difference, and it's crazy.
First of all, can I put on? We got 2 air conditioners in here, and I'm hot.
It's not working. I told y'all my thick thighs is not saving my life.
I'm over
Jesus.
here under this hair, all this hair, all of this hair right now.
Danielle was laughing earlier because I've been over here like
my back is sticking to this chair. I'm trying, like, I was like,
I ain't sitting back.
Like, you ever really, like, when you like, all right, I'm not gonna move because it is what it is at this moment. I'm just not gonna move. I know the moment.
I'm hungry.
This gonna say, once we break up, leave my family members the F alone.
Facts. I don't listen.
Dang.
Facts.
Okay.
Once we break up, don't talk to nobody. Don't talk to my circle. I don't mess with people that mess with people that I don't mess with.
I don't know. So it's weird because if I was to see like any of my exes, mom, dad, brothers, I'm gonna be like, yo, what's up? What's up? Like, how you doing? Like, how your sister doing? How your brother doing? Whatever.
Unless they approach me first, I'm not.
Usually, I think 9 times out of 10, if I'm done with somebody, my family done with them. So I'm not worried about it.
Listen.
Like, if Siani was to ever run across Mo, she gonna be like,
Ew.
yes.
Look at you like, I'm about to say, she gonna give you that look
That's
like.
what I'm saying. Like, if somebody of my ex's family like run across me, I'm not going to be rude because I'm not going to put that type of energy into the atmosphere. But at the same time, I'm not going out of my way to talk to them. No. I'm not going to be like
I'm gonna keep it up. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah,
like,
keep
it pushing.
Hold on, because I think differently. Only because.
Child.
What?
If I ever see you talking to Maurice,
who?
Exactly. Good.
No, I'm saying like as far as like my ex family, they didn't do nothing to me.
No.
And just because things didn't work out with him, some of his little cousins and stuff, I love them like they my little cousins. So
No.
I mean, I still hang out with them.
No.
What? Like.
No.
I mean, you gotta understand though. Everybody human at the end of the day. Just because they didn't do nothing, they didn't do nothing to you. So just because things ain't work out with y'all,
no matter how much I miss like not a little brother, I'm not about to hit him up like, yo, bro, like let's go out. No.
All right, that's like my ex, his little cousin. I still pick her up, take her places, do stuff with her. But I mean, we got a kid together. But even if we
I was about to say that's different.
Hold on. Even if we did not have that kid together,
it would be different.
No, it's not.
It would be different. Guess what? I
guarantee. Broke up before I even had Nadir, and it was still the same way. I would still take her places, do stuff with her. I have a bond with his little cousins, like they my family. No. So I mean, I wouldn't just cut off the family because we're not together.
No.
You said, and
I can separate the two.
You said, and I cool. Y'all broke up before you had Nadir. How did y'all have Nadir?
I mean, of course we got back together, but
no.
Hold on.
See, y'all situation is different.
Y'all
like
situation
we
is
talking, we literally talking like cut.
We done. Like if I'm done with my ex,
I'm done.
The only thing about it is I'm not being rude.
Yeah.
But I'm not giving you like if I'm in Walmart and if we're together and I'm in Walmart. Hey, what up, family? How you been? I miss you. How y'all? But I can't. Oh, you know what? Baby girl in the house. You know, I'm gonna tell her that I ran across you. If we broke up, bro, we're going down another aisle. I don't want to be anywhere.
Hey.
So if y'all was like real tight with their family and they looked at you like they family, y'all still would not.
No.
Y'all are crazy.
I don't mess with anybody that mess with anybody that I don't mess with.
Because then you really never know what they saying. You never know what they saying.
But everybody not malicious though. Everybody not going.
You never know. Like I said, you never know. You could have been in a relationship with the sweetest person and y'all just broke up, and little do you know they out here talking trash about you doing them dirty when it was really them.
Exactly. You don't know what's going on. So the best way to play it safe is to separate.
Cut it all off.
Don't talk. Listen. I get the fact that like your situation is different due to the fact that y'all have a kid, so there's always a bridge and a bond somewhere.
Because I figure I can always just let him take him around his family by himself. I don't have to be a part of that.
Are you gonna allow that?
Girl bar.
Are you actually gonna allow that?
No.
Wait. Hold on. If it's like a birthday party or something, I don't have no problem with him taking them by himself. I don't have to be there. I can separate myself from that. But as far as me getting his cousins and stuff, I do that by myself. He's not there. Sometimes not there. We just spend time with each other.
That's weird.
It's not weird. It's just, weird. I have like a bond with them. Like
that's weird.
You know what?
Me and Mo was together for years, like 6, 7, 8 years. Miss his brother to death. Still cut him off. Me and his mom was like this. Still was like, Siri, delete Miss Nicole's number.
I'm gonna allow. All right, ready? I'm gonna spin the block with this. Ready? So your ex before your baby father. Do you? Who was your ex before your baby father?
Girl.
Who was your second to last? Like your ex before your ex?
Mo.
Okay, do you have a connection? And no, you don't. You cut her off. That's it. You don't remember who your ex was.
I was in high school. First of all, this is my first real relationship, so I like that was my
So
first.
that
So
explains
now
the
you're
connection.
really new to this.
Now
You
that
just don't
explains
even-
the bond.
Do you not understand that like necessarily like if you were into a newer relationship, everything that you're doing right now will push your
That's
new
true.
person
That's
away?
true. And I was talking to somebody before, and we actually had a conversation like this. And to be honest, they did not. I mean, they had a problem with it, but they didn't have a problem.
But did they have a
But
problem?
I
They
get where
had
you're
a
coming from. I
problem
get where
with
you're
it.
coming from because I would have felt the same way if like you hanging around somebody that you know your ex family.
Exactly.
So I mean, I
The
get where
only
you coming
time
from.
This is actually okay, or this will bring apart a conversation. To be honest with you,
If you have a child.
no, not even that. Like, nope. But what would happen is a funeral. If you had,
Somebody
if you
gotta
was
die.
to have a death, if your ex family member was to pass away and you to find out, that would be the only time it would actually be like okay for a conversation to be done. Like no, like, I didn't have, you gotta understand. I done been in like every relationship I've been in. They be like,
Condolences?
Hey,
they be like, my ex,
No,
every
no.
relationship I've been in, they be like, oh, my ex brother died. I kind of want to reach out, and I be
No.
like,
No,
you out here being all concerned and caring and stuff.
no,
I mean, but that's because
No.
you once knew that person and had
Nope.
a connection with that person.
no.
I agree with.
Because
I thought that would be
if
the.
me and Tay been together 2 years, that mean it's been however many years since my last relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I still have any type of
Connection?
dang?
Uh-huh.
No, even a dang. I feel like I should reach out and send my condolences.
No.
No, for what? Why is that still even an emotional
Nope.
connection for you? No, that's a problem.
Agreed.
Mom, grandmom, uncle, no. And I promise you, if something was to happen and Tay's ex and she passed away and she felt all like,
Nah.
I'd be like,
I be like, what you
Like,
all
what you
boo
crying
for?
for?
what you, yeah. Even when she be like, so
No,
her
hold
Tay,
on.
no, wait. So Tay, her ex-girlfriend has 2 kids, 2 daughters. And Tay would be like, dang, I miss the kids. For what?
For what?
Were they yours? Are they yours?
Nope.
Why?
No, we can make new ones. It's okay.
Yeah,
Forget about
don't
those.
worry. Yours are coming. So what? That's
Proceed.
a problem.
Proceed.
Yes. Yeah, that's a problem. Because
That's-
why?
Dang.
Kids, family, no.
Nah, you good.
No, they're not yours.
Not at
That's
all.
true.
You.
You be alright.
All right, now as far as the whole death thing though, that's different.
No.
Nope.
That's different.
No.
Somebody I used to talk to died, and I felt kind of bad. I'm like, dang, that's so
No.
crazy. Like when you start, you gotta remember, you knew that person at one
Yes,
time.
I did at
You were
one
around
point in
that person
time.
at one
But
time.
when I'm done with something, that is it. There is no lingering. Oh dang! Like let me hit her brother up and be like, I'm so sorry. You know, that was really my homie at one point in time, and blah blah blah. No. You had a better chance of me crying about an old friend than an ex. No.
Proceed.
So all them memories and everything that y'all had,
all
just don't
that is
mean
So
nothing.
gone.
unbelievable.
Because
Don't
I
mean
really
nothing.
I really do feel like if you are like bothered by something regarding like an ex or their family, there's still an emotional connection there, and that's a problem because you can't build with me if there's still some
Healing.
emotional healing that you need to do.
Agreed.
Oh no, I disagree with that.
No,
Proceed.
I disagree with that.
but
All
we
right.
know because you out here taking his cousin around the
I was
world.
about to say, take cousin around the world. You trying to figure out how they making babies and they broken up.
Oh my god, made a baby. All right, this from the Shade Room. How do y'all feel that Safari Samuels is celebrating his birthday in Jamaica while his newborn son is in the NICU? I have been
Who?
seeing this Safari. And Erica.
Oh, like Safari and
Yes.
Erica.
I have been seeing this a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I was rooting for him. I did like him, but I'm looking at him different.
Why?
Why?
What can he do?
Because at the end of the day, you saying what can he do? He has a toddler, he has an infant. While you out living it up for like the past 3 goddamn years in Jamaica, other people is watching your kid. At least help out some type of way.
But what
Go
if
watch
he
your
is? So
toddler.
his kid is currently in the NICU. What is he supposed to do? Sit around? It's his birthday for one.
That's
and
true,
2,
that's true.
he has the means to drop and go if it's necessary.
But you guys, all right. So I watched the whole Love and Hip Hop episode. I don't know if y'all watched it. But
I didn't
his
see
thing
it.
is-
I don't
His thing
watch it.
is, I didn't know taking care of a child was this hard, and it was like this much to it. So my thing is, you can't like just like a female can't just up and live her life the way she wants. Why is it not? the same
Erica
with a
does
man?
though.
But she does.
Erica
Yeah, but
does.
where's she at with this?
Erica does.
So,
Yes,
so,
but
We
she-
don't, okay, so first
The
of all, we don't know
connection-
that. We don't know what neither one of them do.
This is not.
Let's
this
make
is-
one thing clear. Erica has never stopped doing what she doing with her kids. That's one. Two, Erica's connection to the kids is stronger than his because they came from her. So she has more of a want to be there. Three, it's not her birthday, it's his. When I'm celebrating my birthday, Tay know what's up. I'm not worried about her, the dog, the cat, nothing. No, it's my birthday, so I'm doing what I want to do.
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect her to, like, if we got a kid, I wouldn't expect her to, be texting me. Why are you texting me? It's your birthday. Have fun. That's just like her bachelorette party is next weekend. She's like, oh, I'm going to talk to you, text you. No. For what?
For what?
Turn up. Have fun. Like, no. I will never be okay. Like, if I'm in the hospital, what you want to sit there and do? Watch me?
No, but you watch the toddler. Like,
No. Erica is there. Erica is there.
But other people have that kid.
If
from what
I
I've seen on
have-
social media.
They have the kid
Listen.
or whether it's their birthday or not. They are artists. So they can't censor their kids 24/7.
If I have the financials to put my child into a daycare, to have a full-time babysitter, to have the proper rights for me to go out and just, have, I'm not going to say enjoy life because I enjoy life with my kids, but to turn up and have a different type of happiness, I'm going to do it.
Yes.
As long as I have,
Yep.
I'm not breaking the bank, I'm not missing no bills. The baby that's in the hospital, I bet you that baby is quite expensive for being in that hospital because
Alone.
hospital bills are wildly expensive. But as long as these bills are getting paid, I'm still pursuing my dream. Wifey at home still doing what she need to do. I'm cool. I can go and turn up as long as I'm financially able to take care of what I gotta take care of.
All right, so I'm gonna put this in a perspective of only because y'all don't have no kids. I feel as though if I was put in this situation, I would very much feel some type of way because it's like you leaving me here with a toddler plus a baby that came early, and you out here just living your life while I'm here.
So, all right, ready? You're saying you're left with. All right, let's put you into that situation because you have a kid. We don't understand those type of things. We're done.
I didn't say that.
You're the only person that gets. So we put you into that environment because that's a whole different environment than what we live now. I'm telling you, yes, you're here with a toddler. Yes, we have a baby in the NICU. On top of that, you don't just have a toddler. You have a chef there. You have a caterer. You have somebody that's waiting on you handed to.
Just want that
That's fine, but
I
I gave you that 364. This 365 day, I'm out of here and I'm gonna turn up. I'm out of here for a little bit and I'm coming back. It's not like I'm gonna be going.
But that's a stressful time for a
That
mother.
seems
That
like
is
a you
very
type of
stressful
situation. You stressing.
See, that's no. See that
You-
mindset right there. No,
Because
that's
when
a very stressful.
when I
like,
come
but-
back, you're gonna still be stressed.
But nine times out of 10, the baby came early. He's in a NICU just off of the strength that the baby came early. That's it. They're not saying like there's anything wrong. It's just the baby
Your little baby.
needs to be here because this is the means of
At no point
it
in
Y'all
growing.
think she tired?
You don't think she
Of
got a
course,
nanny?
but she's
You don't think
right.
she got a chef?
Right.
And
She got-
You don't think she got
has-
somebody waiting on her head
But
and
see,
toe?
that's the problem. Sometimes the dad do the bare minimum. Sometimes the mother gotta carry the
The
load of
bare
everything.
minimum of being a parent, but we're not taking into consideration that kids live from the ages of 1 to 100, and we're looking into a situation like, all right, when you were 1 month to 6 months, I took a vacation. Did I really miss anything?
It's not about what they're missing. It's not about their child. It's just the fact to help take the load off of the mother.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask
I don't
this.
mean that-
Let me ask you this. Would you have the same reaction if the roles were reversed?
Yes, I would. I would be there with my child.
I don't think so.
So
I don't think a lot of
I would be
people.
able to sit my birthday out and be there with my child, especially at that young, born prematurely like that. A party, I can go to Jamaica anytime. He can go to Jamaica.
he did
anytime.
at any time. He was like, now that the baby's here, I'm going. The baby made it. You made it. All right, here go your nanny. Here go your chef. Here go anybody that needs anything that you need. Here's a
Opposed to
doctor,
just being
a
there.
nurse.
Opposed to just being there.
Listen,
think,
do you think, first of all, do you think Safari can take a blood pressure? You think Safari
cracking up.
can cook a uneven egg? What is a egg over easy?
what?
I'm sorry, I don't eat those. But I'm saying the
They're really
stuff
good
that
with
he's
pancakes.
hiring, the stuff that he's hiring people to cater her head and so forth. Do
How
you
you know she
believe?
hiring them people? How you know she not hiring them people?
What? Now
Even
it's just-
worse. Even worse. Now you. That's what I'm saying though. At any point in time, it's not just her running around this big mansion with a little baby on the hip, another baby on the phone just to make sure it's okay in the NICU. No, there are people there that is helping. So that's why, I believe once again, even the whole fact that Gabrielle Union, she had a surrogate. I look at that all right, they had a baby, and the way Wade and Gabrielle Union was still able to live their life with a baby. It was no point in time that we looked at it and was like, they shouldn't be out there partying. They need to be home. No.
But I'm gonna go to the comments. If y'all look on the comments on the under their post on the Shade Room, he getting dragged.
But that's my problem. That's
But
my
who's he-
problem because if they would have been
Big.
if it would have been Erica celebrating her birthday, nobody was gonna say nothing to her. They would have been like, "Oh, turn up, girl."
She
No.
deserved it. She
Yup.
deserved it. She
Yeah.
carried that
They
baby.
gonna be turning-
She
Like,
gave.
didn't you just have a baby? Go home. With
No.
your baby. I think they would have.
No.
They are, and then on top of that, the people that's dragging them is people that's not
You
in
just
that
better be home
situation.
taking care of your own
The kid
kid.
is out here sniffing glue and eating markers,
Oh, gosh.
and we're trying to figure out why he's in Jamaica.
Right. Come on
Relax.
now. People be too pressed about
The wrong thing.
celebrity
Right.
things. Yes. I will never get it.
None.
I will never get it. The Shade Room just be making up anything.
Listen.
They take something and then run with it.
Alright, this is from Lyra Galore. Can you be in love with two people at once?
Didn't we answer this?
I'm pretty sure, but I don't think so.
We answered this last
I
time.
mean, I think we can, but I thought
no.
that sounded familiar, but I didn't know for sure. I was like,
I don't know.
We answered that.
So I think, I lied.
Oh,
I think yes, you can be in love with two people for different reasons.
Yeah, I don't think.
So, because I think of it in a sense of, let's think of poly relationships.
There you
One person, you like one person for this, that, and the third reason, and then you like
Somebody
the
else.
other person for this, that, and the third
Yeah.
reason.
like, are you in love
You
with
can
them?
In
be-
love with
okay,
them,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
You can be in love and love them.
But did you love one person more than the other?
No,
No,
I don't
no.
think it's a matter of
Shout out to D. Ray Davis.
more or less. I think it's a matter of, this is
Understand
what
it and
you're
I'm
bringing
going.
to the table, and I
Yes.
love that. And this is what they're bringing to the table, and I
this is
love
what I'm
that
bringing
too.
to this table.
And that, yeah. So to make this work for all of us, this is what I'm proposing to y'all.
Thanks. So, yes, I might have to rewatch the last because I don't want to be a hypocrite. I don't want to.
Yeah, I think you can. I think you can.
You said it like that.
I think you can.
I'm not saying, well, you put it in their terms, then yeah,
But like I
wouldn't
said,
have thought
for
about it
poly
like that.
relationships, you really have to take yourself out of the situation and really look at the whole thing,
Yeah.
because you really got to be open to
Yep.
loving and accepting two
Yep.
people.
So if you take yourself out of that situation, do you think it's possible to love two people at once? Like if you not think about it in them terms.
If I'm okay, so if we're
No.
okay, that's where it was. I remember.
Oh,
Here we
so
go.
we did have this talk.
We had this conversation,
Okay.
and the whole concept was this: it was, can you love two separate people? Like, can I love one person here
individually
and one person
and
here?
not in a sense of-
not in a sense of a poly relationship.
Yeah.
We're saying like, can
Separately.
I love you
Separately, yeah.
while you're here and love you while you're here? I was saying no
No.
to that. You can't. You can't love somebody in that type of situation due to the fact that you're not in love with them. You love them what they're doing. That means whatever this person's not doing,
The other person-
you're
The
the
other
other person's
person,
doing it. You love that they do that. But whatever this person's not doing, you love that the person is doing it over
Yeah.
here.
But
Together,
isn't
if all
that-
three people know, you can love all that type of situation. I don't think you can love two people separately though.
Yeah, separately, no. But I think that is the basis of a
And separately.
poly. You can't.
Not be in love with them, but to love two people separately.
No, because that's like saying you can't love, you can't love you love your friends, right? That's you loving multiple people. But in love and
love.
being loving them are two separate things. In love separately, no.
Nah, but
But as a unit,
Yeah.
Creating one.
Creating one, yes.
Yes.
But as like even like a marriage affair, like kids, you love your husband and your affair at the same time. Like, no. Like I said,
One is love and one is lust.
Right.
Yes.
And that's the problem. Everybody get them too confused. And my thing is, like how you just said, what you said, your wife and then
Your wife and your affair, or your
your
husband.
affair.
And your,
My thing is, you can't love your wife if you're having an affair on her. That's how I feel about it. Because if you love me, you wouldn't be having an affair on her.
but I can love you, but
And
I
lust
also
for
need,
something.
I have lust for something that you're lacking. So it can be like you don't hold yourself a certain way, but the way that this other person is, I love.
I
that they
find
do that.
attractive.
I find
Yeah.
attractive. But I would never, because I found them attractive, don't mean I want to be in a relationship with them. I'm in love with you.
Right.
So no, separately, no. But together as a poly or as like a, you know, quadruple or whatever people are into, it is what it is. Like people out here, no, like listen, it's wild out here now. Like everybody is all types of different.
Doing anything.
All right, so this last one, I saved this one for last because I remember having this conversation where y'all said that it's okay to date your friend's ex. This one, Tavion Price said, I don't care if I liked your friend, I like you now. How y'all feel about that?
I don't know, the way that sound just sound like
That sound
spiteful.
disrespectful.
Yeah, it sounds spiteful.
Well, from this point of view, if I'm like, it depends on like, am I doing it out of spite? And I'm like, all right.
It's only how he said it.
Was I looking at you the whole time I was with the other person?
Ooh, that's disrespectful.
That's not disrespectful, but that's a weird situation there. But like,
I feel like the way he put it just didn't sit right with me.
Yeah, that's
like you were
it
trying to be like, you know what, she ain't like me, so I'm gonna just go on to the next.
Right.
Yeah, that right there is like, all right, well, that's
But do y'all think that's okay?
the way you worded it.
Friends with.
I mean, okay, not
if-
the way he worded it, but the statement in general. Do you think that that's okay?
I need to have a conversation with my homie about this situation. If my homie, like, if I was to like move on to my homie ex, or my homie was to move on to my ex, I'd be like, wait, when did this happen? I need a time frame of how this apart. If for us to still be friends, I need a time frame on how this came about. That's the only thing I will say. I need y'all to be like, oh, well, you know, we met after, like, I didn't even know this was her, and I need somebody to give me a time frame, because to me it sounded like y'all were eyeing each other up while we was together. I introduced you and already your phone connected to the Wi-Fi here. What's going on?
All right, so if you get the timeline, then you're okay with it.
That's the
Yeah, I need the timeline.
And then you're okay with it.
Yeah.
I don't think I said that I was okay with it.
No,
Oh,
you
no, you
did.
did.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
I
Yeah, you
didn't.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
I didn't.
Yeah, you did. Y'all
No, I
both
didn't.
was. Y'all both did. Y'all both did. I
No,
will find
I
that
don't
clip
think-
and show y'all.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Y'all
Because
said
I
y'all
don't think
was
I
okay
said
with
I
it.
agree with this.
Cause you
Because
was like,
I
what if
remember
y'all meet
saying
at the market
something.
years later.
Yeah,
and all
well,
that
that's
stuff.
what
Oh well,
my
that's
time
what
frame.
that
That's
was
what
different.
time frame.
Time frame.
If we
Yes.
do a time frame,
Yeah.
we do.
I don't need no time
But
frame.
that sound
You
like.
completely said no.
Yeah,
That
But you
sound
were saying,
like,
like-
oh, your friend ain't like me the next day, I'm liking you.
No,
That's
like,
what that
yeah,
sounds
that's
like.
like this right there, like
wrong.
on me, like the way you worded it was kind of like, all right, I hollered at you, we were together. No, like if I hollered at you, we were together, we broke up immediately. I'm right at your friend, like, yo,
Yeah.
what's up now?
No.
I need a time frame.
That's
Like I
weird.
need to be like, oh,
Years,
it was a year and a half, and then we ran into each other at the supermarket, and we both like Go-Gurt, and now look at us, we eating chips.
Okay. Think about it this way. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, it just gotta be a time frame.
No, think about the time frame this way. So say if them two bump into each other and he try and get with her and she say, well, wasn't you talking to my friend? And he said exactly that, like how he just said on that paper. I don't care if I wanted your friend, I want you now. What if it's the same way he's saying it, but years later? I still don't think you need to be
That
dating your
right there
friend ex.
is so that right there. So for one, the way you saying it, it makes it sound like they were never together, because you're saying I don't
I
care.
wanted your friend.
It don't care. You're saying I don't care if I liked her. I like you now, and that on a time frame note does work. If I was to say, like, if I'm talking to a shorty, and then we like, all right, we put in some time. We say we're gonna put in 3 years. We break up 2 years later. I ran across her best friend, and I'm like, oh hey, how you doing? How you been? I might even ask you, like, how is she doing? I might ask about my ex, like, yeah, how's she? Oh, all right, that's what's up. On like basic, because we already discussed that we cut off anybody that cut off anybody. So if you in that circle, I'm not going out my way. But once again, like if we bump into each other in the supermarket and hey, how you been? You reached out to me first.
Y'all hit it off. I'm
not
cool with
being
it.
rude.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be rude because I'm not spiteful. But then she was like, I'm like, yo, how you been? You good? Oh, all right.
Cause you never know. Years or
I'm gonna say to her like, oh, yeah, you and so how she been? Oh, she with her new dude. She happy. Da, da, da. Oh, that's what's up. How you though? Oh, I'm good. I'm just, me and my son, we sing. Oh, all right, And then she like, oh, we need every man favorite line. Oh, we need to catch up. Oh,
What y'all need to catch up for?
Listen,
That's my friend.
we need to catch up. To go through the line you said, wasn't you into my friend? Well, that was 2 years ago.
yeah.
That 5 year span,
Yeah.
I started finding her very unattractive. And now, I'm going to be honest, you looking kind of fire. So can we catch up? Now
2
it's
years
all
really
on her.
changes. Like it's that,
Yeah.
like that timing
Time
really
frame.
changes the situation.
It's all about the time frame.
Yeah.
If the time
If
frame
2
is
years-
too short,
If somebody my friend was talking to tried to talk to me, ain't no way. Ain't no way. You're not getting the time on my day.
So you gonna block your blessing? Cause
He
what
ain't
if
my
that's?
blessing.
But what if that's like? What if
That-
that is your husband
Well,
right
I'll
there?
find another one.
you wild.
No, it
No.
don't work
Ain't
that
no way.
way.
No, because if you was talking to my friend, if y'all was in a relationship,
Yes.
ain't no way. I don't care how long passed. My loyalty is with my friend. I'm not dating
Agreed.
nobody that she
But
does.
necessarily-
If they
Your
work
loyalty
together-
is you being like, yo, I ran into Derek,
Yes.
like we
It's the
hit it off, and we gonna go
communication,
and link up. Like, is
So
that
how you know my
cool?
friend not gonna take that no type of way?
Because-
Well, why are
What is
you
your-
2 years later? Why are you pressed still?
It's one
That's a
person
problem.
right now that if I don't care how long it is, if my friend came to me and said, "Oh, I'm talking to him," all hell gonna break loose.
Why?
Why? Are you still? Do you still?
Oh,
have an emotional
my
Right,
God.
attachment?
like, is there emotional
Are you-
attachment
is
or
there-
something?
Is there
Yes.
an emotional
No,
attachment?
wait.
Yes.
Wait.
Yes, it
There has to
is.
be an emotional attachment.
Yes,
No,
it
it's not
is.
about
It is.
emotional
It is.
attachment.
That's
But
every
if
reason.
y'all my friend and I'm confiding in y'all at one point, y'all knew how I felt about that person
Yes.
at one
Yes.
point.
Yes, but we're not
No,
even
so
taking that
no,
into
so
consideration
no.
because now at this point, this is years
Our video
later.
calls?
No, it big.
No.
So ready?
I said
All
on
right.
both of our phones.
Here we go. Ready?
It'll come back. It's trying to
Yeah.
load.
If all right,
Alright.
ready? This is how we gonna look at it. Yeah, you and your ex, y'all like you and your ex was together for 3 years. We talking about 3 years. Y'all break up 3 years later. I come to Ye on a loyalty level. Like yo, yeah, I ran across an old girl that you used to mess with. We kicked it off. I think we gonna go out. On a loyalty level, I can talk to you. If you're really my friend, I can talk to you and tell you that
Yeah.
type of situation. If you tell me like, I don't think y'all should do that because I still have an emotional attachment.
That's fine.
All right, well now I'm gonna fall back a little bit, or I'm gonna be like, well, are you pursuing, or at any point in time, are you trying to get back with that person? 9 times out of 10, what happens is it's probably a financial thing that a female wants another man back, and that's real rap.
That's not true.
It's-
Why
it's-
I think I be about finances?
Because people that say money doesn't buy happiness is lying.
Or it's a glow up. Think of it.
Exactly.
Don't think.
Oh,
Don't
it
think
definitely
financial.
be a glow
Don't
up.
think financial. Think glow up.
Yes, because I had the craziest glow up, and back then they didn't want me. But this beard, now they all own me. I'm back. Put me in the market. Throw me in the vending machine. Press my buttons. No,
You gonna get stuck.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna fall on the glass. But
Yeah,
no, like
no.
it could definitely be a glow up. Like
I think it's a conversation that needs to be held.
Yes,
Like,
that's
if you
all
come
it
into
is.
your friend, like, if one of my friends was like, yo, sis, like, I just saw Nada the other day. She looked like we hit it off, like, just to catch up, blah, blah, blah. Oh, all right. Let me give you the rundown of what I went through so you can be on the lookout.
Facts. That's even better. Like
Y'all can't do that though because sometimes people change. So
Agreed.
I said so you could be on the lookout.
Listen,
So you could be on the
that's
lookout.
all it truly is. Like it can definitely be a situation like that. Like, all right, ready? If I was to have, all right, ready? If my homie tell me like, yo, I saw your ex, she looking good. Like, I'ma holler at her. Like I already hollered at her. We about to go out. If I don't have an emotional attachment to her to pursue her again, then I'll be like, oh, all right, go ahead, do what you do. And then on top of that, if he brings her around me again and the glow up is crazy, I'm like, dang, I missed out. That's my fault.
No, I'm not even
take,
doing all that. No.
You gotta take that L. If
No.
if somebody bring your ex back around you and you see the glow up,
Cause I'm gonna always be like, you my ex for a reason, point blank. No
Exactly.
matter how good you look, like
I remember the bad you did.
Yeah. Yup.
So what if y'all didn't end on bad terms?
Oh well, I don't know because all my relationships ended on bad terms, so I
Like
wouldn't know.
somebody moved or something, and then they came back into town and they
Ugh.
so reconnected.
Then
Taking
that's
it back?
different. That's gonna be hard.
Okay. Alright.
Because it's not necessarily that there's not emotional connection, but there really isn't one. It's just like we had to dead it because of circumstances.
Agreed.
But now, like, if you back and you hit it up, it's kind of like, maybe, but no. If I'm in a relationship, that's gonna be the L right there.
Yeah.
That's the L right
Let
there.
you move on, right? That's
Right.
the L.
Yeah, no, all my relationships ended bad, so I really don't have any remorse.
I'm just a happy, positive, optimistic person. So I always wish all my exes the best. And,
Oh yeah, for sure. I never
wish
wish bad on
I
them.
wish them the best, even if they best friend, if they best relationship was with a family member of mine, I'd be like, that's what's up. Mm-hmm. I'm too optimistic.
Oh, now that's just too far.
No, I'm too optimistic to stress over small things. I'd be like, dang, that's crazy. I hope they had the best life. Like, I remember, because I will always remember the pain that I went through. That, that's the one thing about it. Like, that's what keeps you separated from moving on. If I was like, dang, I remember the pain that caused in this relationship. Mm-hmm. All right, cool. You know what? I'm happy that they're together. I don't have to go through that no more. And if that person that's in my circle, I'm going to be like, yo, she do this, that, and the third, da-da-da. Keep your eyes on the swivel.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Point blank.
But y'all can't necessarily say that either because you gotta give somebody a chance to get to know them instead of just
No,
like,
for
I feel
sure.
Like that's like
Yeah,
a
but I'm
dragging.
still-
But if you a real
No.
friend, you gonna hit me up and be like, sis, I ran into your ex and she trying to see what's up. Give me the tea.
Exactly.
All right, period, boo. I
But
got
then
you.
that's them getting a perception of somebody before they even know them.
No, I wish I would have had somebody come and tell me.
But sometimes females, I'm gonna say females, we don't listen. So sometimes you'll tell somebody that, but we don't want to hear. Oh, well, that's how he was with you.
Oh no, I don't have that problem.
No, I'm just saying.
I wish I
females
would've
in general-
listened.
Females in general, they don't listen. So then they look at you like, oh, well, you trying to start something. You just don't want me with them. So that's kind of like iffy in that type of situation.
No, I wish her ex would have been like, yeah, sis, don't do it.
I be like, yo, this is a nice couple that I see.
Yeah. Oh, so you just gonna be petty.
I just be like, yeah, it's not being
Sip my
petty.
tea and mind my business.
Exactly. That's why my hair long.
All right, y'all. We want to thank y'all for joining us for our social media Sunday. I know it's been a while since we've been here. I forgot how to wrap it up, to be honest.
Right.
Anybody want to take the lead? No? Well, we
Listen.
back in full effect. Y'all can tune in every Sunday from 5 to 7.
Make sure you follow and like, subscribe to Philly Hot Radio with 2 T's on YouTube.
Download the app.
Definitely follow us on YouTube because we want y'all to go see all of our past videos. We are, what was I about to say, y'all? Wow, I don't remember. Somebody else.
It really been a while.
It really
But
has.
listen, make sure
like,
y'all,
dang.
like I said, share the page, drop a like, hit that little bell, that little ding bell on YouTube.
bell?
It's
Oh.
on YouTube.
Yeah.
You just gonna interrupt me while I'm on it. See, your inner thoughts. Just hold on. We need to get you a notepad to just write.
Go ahead.
Make sure you follow us on YouTube at Philly Hot Radio. Make sure you download the app. When you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the little bell, the notification bell. And if you have a business, reach out to us. We definitely want to start supporting more local businesses. If you are an artist, reach out to us. We want to start playing y'all music during our commercials because YouTube and Instagram will not allow us to be great. So if you have any music, drop it in our DMs and we definitely gonna take it. We'll play it on air. And if we hit the rewind button just for y'all. Y'all can definitely follow me on all social platforms at damn_Donyell. That's DAMN_Donyell, DONYELL. Keep your eyes watched out for a lot of upcoming comedy shows. Keep your eyes watched out for Check Your DMs, Present, Funny Feelings. It's about to be a whole movie. And I'm glad to be back with Let's Talk Guys versus Girls.
Y'all can follow me at __. I got it right this time. Dominique _ I actually just revamped Namari Fashion Co. So y'all can head over there. Y'all can shop with me. You know, got all the summer clothes on deck. Hottie's gonna be out here. You know, having a hot girl summer. And then the guys, I got y'all some stuff too. And this fall, I ain't even gonna tell y'all what I got for y'all this fall. Just stay tuned. But yeah, y'all can go follow Namari Fashion Co.
And y'all can follow me at Oyay on Instagram. That's OH1Y 2 A's 3 Y's. And that's a wrap. I need you to make something for me. I need like a bunch of different like super light pink stuff for my bachelorette party.
Gotcha. Super light pink stuff? Like what?
Like outfits.
Oh, I thought you meant like, you know, the
Outfits. The light blue. I'ma get. You got one in pink too. The shirt with the skirt. No, just you got it in white. I wasn't trying to wear white. Ain't nothing pure about me.
matte red and black.
Well, I just might take the mint and wear it.
They gonna be 20.
But I need some light pink stuff.
Like the shorts and stuff.
Well, we gonna be in Vegas in October. So
Hot as hell.
hot.
Hot as hell. I think right now it's about 103.
They got that dry heat.
Yeah, like they got trash can now.
Yeah, so it's gonna be hot. But I need some like pink stuff. I'm gonna start looking. Yeah, I did. And then I'm going to Florida, so I'm going to
Florida.
No, I said I'm. Oh, like me and my friend. Yeah. And then so I might end up wearing a men's skirt to Florida. I might take that to Florida with me in August. I need a lit birthday outfit. I'm gonna be in Arizona.
Is it okay if I call you my pride of babe? I ain't no player, I just got a lot of faith. But let me tell you, I like you a lot, babe. I wanna start at the top.
You so complicated. I don't know.
I got a lot going on these next couple months.
When you right at the top,
Trying to be popping.
if I hit it front and back, she gon' hit the sidewalk. If she
Oh,
got
God,
nothing with her,
what's
take her back to Milo. Got a 5 in the morning, wildin'. And the name ain't Megan, but she a stallion. Never keep my divided. Remember I was pulling up in the van.
know.
You know I take her so when she ride in the stock hands on. Shawty
that's
on the
it.
drop it low like a limo every time we kick it like tempo. Shawty made that clap, she don't need no applause. I put some ice on you cause you got a cold heart.
What?
I know I gotta keep my shawty on go. Drop that to
Is
the
it
floor.
cold? It's not.
Shawty made that clap, she don't need no applause.
Yikes.
High fashion, like Goya, G-Wagon, or the Rover. I put some ice on you cause you got a cold heart. I know I gotta keep my shawty on go. Drop that to the floor. Yeah. Whoa. You ain't gotta deal with none of these no more. If we hop in the Benz, is that okay? Is it okay if I call you my pride of babe? I ain't no player, I just got a lot of babe. But let me tell you, I like you a lot, babe. I wanna start at the top and the bottom, babe. Now you wanna shoot with the red at the bottom, babe. You know I like when you right at the top, babe.
He's looking for a place in Philly right now to practice at.
Okay.
So, hit an open mic. Right now, we're trying to write books.
Just don't make it on a holiday. That's usually 4th of July weekend. We celebrate my cousin's birthday.
Right now, our overall goal. Have you ever been to Vaults?
No.
You work throughout the week, don't you?
Yeah, well, what time they close?
So one day that we go there until